Quick disclaimer, this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing here should be considered financial advice. Always do your own research and understand the risks before investing.
Yeah, hello and welcome back to another Bitcoin update. So, quickly getting started, we have entered the weekend. Usually weekends are low volume, so I would, maybe we won't see anything too crazy for this weekend. Maybe just some more sideways action, which we have been seeing so far. Like we've been talking about in the last few videos, we are tracking a wave 4 to the upside before we get a fifth wave to the downside, assuming that we get rejected from resistance. So we'll keep track of that. We have a possible wave 4 that is already completed, but with this only being 3 waves to the upside, it's possible that this could be a ABC to the upside for a fourth wave move to get that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave move up before we go lower in that fifth wave move. So if this is the case, then it would be a more complicated WXY to the upside rather than just a ABC, which would have been this. Because we broke that support zone, which we talked about in the last few videos, now we are heading towards this B wave support. If we hold above this B wave support, then we can get a fifth wave, C wave to the upside for that fourth wave move to complete that. Assuming that we'll get rejected from resistance, where we will head in this fifth wave where we can get down to around 70,000. We have to wait and see where this wave 4 tops to confirm what maybe a support zone for this wave 5 could look like. So as of right now, we are in the weekend. Like I said, wouldn't really expect too much. It's going to get pretty volatile next week with the Trump tariffs and the court decision. They have till, I think it's till like 2028 that they have to make a decision for it. So I'm assuming they just are going to keep pushing it back and we won't really get any real news, but maybe I'm misinformed and it is the official deadline for it this week. So I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm assuming we should get some price movement with that. And then obviously just with other factors in the market, with the market opening on the weekday and then more volume coming in. So nothing too crazy right now. This is what we've been talking about in the last few videos. Fourth wave move up. It's possible it already formed a wave 4 top. Well, it's possible that we already formed a wave 4 top right here, but we're looking towards a fifth wave to the upside in the ABC for this WXY. The support more or less 86,552 to 88,262. It's possible that the wave B already did bottom here before we go to the upside during this week. And this is the support that we have. If we get a break below it, it's okay if we have like a little break below it and it shoots right back up, but we need a sustained break below to confirm that this support has broken. If the support breaks and we get a 5 wave move down, it's possible that this wave 4 already did top and that this ABC scenario, WXY, more complicated wave 4 is not playing out, and we will get that wave 5 to the downside. If that is the case, we can find some Fibonacci levels to add a support for this wave 5. So that's pretty much it for the analysis part. Nothing too crazy as of right now. Sideways price action. If we go to the RSI, like I've been saying in the last few videos, we hit overbought on the 4-hour. It was not surprising to see this decline afterwards. Maybe it didn't happen right away, but in this case it did happen right away. Sometimes in some other scenarios, maybe like we did when we formed that high in October, maybe we get a small little dip before we go higher, then we get that correction. Well, for these last few ones, we got a correction afterwards. So it's possible that we do something like this where we get this wave 4 correction, then we go sideways, then we head lower in that fifth wave. Maybe we are replicating something like that. But I can see too that it's possible where we get this upside movement, we get this correction sideways, then we actually go higher in that fourth wave, maybe to 96,000 and above, and we get a lower top on the RSI, which forms a bearish divergence. So I can also see that happening as well. Right now it's just speculation. We just have to wait and see for what the market will do. Right now we're kind of in the neutral, somewhat close to the oversold, but I wouldn't say it's close. Still in the neutral on the 1 hour, and on the daily we were close to overbought, then we got rejected. We had a trend line forming on this daily RSI, so it's possible that we get a small little push to the upside to this trend line where we're getting rejected from before we head lower. So we'll finish up with the longs and shorts. Right now we have $11 billion in longs and about $5 billion in shorts. Clusters with 89,978 to, if you go to the smaller ones back here, 83,282. We have for the shorts, 91,804. If you go to these smaller ones in the back, 97,862. Which aligns pretty well with our wave 4. We're expecting 96,000 and above, assuming that this ABC to the upside plays out. But right now we have a 1, 2, 3 wave move down. This could be a 4th wave before we get that 5th wave. If that is the case, then maybe we only get a 1, 2, 3 wave move up before we head lower. So that's something to look forward to. If we get that move down for that 5th wave, well, then maybe something bearish could be playing out, and maybe this wave 4 already did top. But if we do come down here and we hold support and we bounce off, then we get a 5 wave move up in that C wave. Well, then maybe that's our 4th wave extension. So instead of it topping over here, then we can get that 4th wave extension up here. So yeah, that's pretty much everything for this video. We just have to let time do its thing. It's a weekend. We probably won't see anything too crazy for the weekend. All we can do right now is just speculate. We have our support levels, we have our resistance, we have our price target for this wave 4, and we have our scenarios. So if we drop to this lower support zone, well, it wouldn't be surprising if we get some sort of corrective move up. If this is the B wave bottom right here, then it's possible that we can bounce off from here before we get that C wave. Once we get that C wave, then it shouldn't be surprising if we get that 5th wave move down like we've been talking about. So overall, that's pretty much everything for this video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.